Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. All right, so what is happening with this latest bailout of Wall Street and the banks? Because that's exactly what it is. It's another quantitative easing. The Federal Reserve is creating over $100 billion a day, somewhere around $200 billion a day that they are pumping into the repo market, bailing out unstable banks, financial firms, etc. And they're not even telling you who it is. They're not telling you who they're bailing out. And all of these are unstable because they've taken on risky investments. In other words, investments that deserve to fail. So the banks deserve to fail. The financial firms literally deserve to fail. Well, if we bail them out, that doesn't make the investments they've taken on any more stable. They're still risky investments. We've just propped them up. Well, sooner or later, they keep on extending it, but sooner or later, this bailout has to end. They can't keep on and on and on. What happens when this bailout program ends, when they're no longer putting money into the system? Look at some of the things that have led to the increase in the stock market yesterday. Yesterday, the stock market rose by 300 and some, points. Why? There's still more companies declaring bankruptcy. That, their sales haven't increased. There's no trade deal with China. So where's this all? Why are stocks rising? Well, look at what did happen this week. Multiple corporations, including GM and GE, froze the pensions of their workers. This is on top of them cutting benefits like health insurance. And that's on top of years of them cutting how much they pay into these benefits. And laying off workers. And it never ends. They keep getting richer, you keep getting poorer. And the more that they cut benefits, the more your expenses increase. Okay, fine, you get a 3% raise in your wages, but that's while your expenses increase by 15%. Where are you now? Oh yeah, you got a raise. That's not the way things work. You're 12% behind already. So this is not sustainable. So what happens with the stock market when this QE ends? Well, it's going to keep rising again. Investors are buying stocks again. The bond market's still down. So what happens? Well, once it reaches the point where it's climbed, it's been propped up as far as it can be propped up, they announce the end of this cash inflow from the Fed. Well, there's no reason to hold on to those stocks anymore. It's time to sell. Big time. They will conduct a massive sell-off. Bigger than anything you've ever seen. Because there's nowhere for it to go but down. The only reason that these investors buy stocks is so that they can sell them later. That's what they call investing. They're not holding on to these stocks that for any reason, out of any kind of loyalty or to build up the business. They buy stocks to sell them while the stock is high. Well, when the stock is as high as it can get, that's the most profit they can make. They're going to sell it right then. So I expect to see the biggest plummet in the stock market ever as soon as this latest round of quantitative easing ends, which is going to be in the next few weeks. They've been extending it over and over again. But it's not doing anything for the economy. You don't have any more money. They're not bailing you out. So be prepared for this. When the stock market plummets, guess what's going to happen? More layoffs. More than ever. So, anyway, keep an eye out. Just be ready for this announcement. Now, I'm going to take this moment to announce that I am going to be starting a new channel. This one is called Humanity Unites, with man capitalized. This one is a bit more personal. I'm going to keep my own personal thoughts. It's behind the scenes and more of a view of just my own perspective on things, and more, I guess you'd consider it more of a video diary or journal or something like that. More personal than the objective stuff that I try to do. This one's going to be more subjective. So please tune in, and I won't be posting this one, any videos from this one in groups. I'll be posting it only on my own page when I put up a new video. All right, so please be sure and subscribe and click the like button, because apparently that helps whenever I get to the point where I might be monetized. Eventually, maybe, somehow. I really don't know yet, because I haven't been monetized. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. All right, so thank you very much. Have a good day.